Okay, let's talk about wealth inequality. We now have a situation in this country where the top, not the 1%, the top 0.1% of American wealth, rather, the top 1% of America is going to control more wealth than the bottom 90%. The last time we've seen this level of inequality in the United States was 1929, and you may remember that there was this thing called the Great Depression that happened at that time. This is a new paper by Emmanuel Saez from the University of California, Berkeley, and Gabriel Zuckman of the London School of Economics. And they are pointing out that we are reaching record levels of wealth inequality. They look at the lower 90% of families. How much total wealth do the lower 90% of families have? And they are seeing that that amount has been closing in the negative sense on the amount of wealth held by the top 0.1% of the country. As you can imagine, this is a trend that has been going on for some time. We've talked about the wage issues in the United States. We've talked about the redistributive nature of stock ownership in this country and how it moves wealth up. And this is a trend that the authors indicate has been going on since the early 1980s, where we saw we did see wealth growing for the lower portions of the economy, but it was growing not nearly as fast as it has been for those at the very, very top. I don't know, Lewis, whether we're heading towards a big crash or not. There are many economists who believe that you can predict crashes by how much wealth inequality you have. We're getting close to levels that mirror those around the Great Depression. Tom Hartman has written a book called The Crash of 2016, where he looks at inequality and other factors as a kind of a collection of reasons why he believes there is a crash coming in the next couple of years. Other economists have talked about the risks of huge income inequality and wealth inequality. And this paper, Lewis, really puts the specific facts in front of us in terms of how bad it has gotten.
And it's kind of embarrassing, isn't it? I find it hard to believe that this is a reality, but it seems to be. And how do you get out of this? I mean, it would take a monumental effort from both parties, and it would still probably, even after that, take decades.
At least we can say that Occupy Wall Street brought the topic of inequality into the mainstream in a way where even Republicans don't laugh it off. They don't really take it that seriously, but at least they're not laughing it off. So in terms of the PR side, I think there actually has been significant progress made in the last few years on getting this topic into the national discussion. It's just not really being taken seriously by enough people.
Well, you're right. It's good that it's part of the discussion, but the income gap widens. So it's not.
Yeah,
helping.
the more we talk about it, the more the gap widens.
Yeah, somehow that's what's happening. And it's, I don't think it's insane to just assume that at some point in the not too distant future, there will be a crash. I think we're all safer assuming that.